Hi, everybody. Welcome back. SecurityGuideTV.com, episode 1677 of the Black Hat Interviews. My next guest, Mr. David Antar, IPVideoCorporation.com. Mr. David, welcome back.
Hey, welcome, Chuck. It's great to see you again.
This is a fabulous product, David. And for people who don't know about it, give us a quick overview about what it does.
Sure. So Halo, we released at ISC West in 2019, and it actually won Best New Product at ISC West at that show. And so far, we've now won 23 awards. Halo is a pretty amazing IoT smart sensor with artificial intelligence and machine learning. One of the main things it's been doing lately into school environments is vape and vape with THC, which is doing very, very successfully. We now have over 600 dealers in the US and Canada. It's one of the fastest growing products in the security industry. But in addition to the vape and vape with THC, it does advanced smoke detection, carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, methane, propane, natural gas detection, chemical detection, temperature, humidity, air pressure, light levels. And now it has a whole bunch of new features that I'm going to talk about in a little bit. But on top of that, we now have aggression detection. And the new feature is keyword detection. It can actually wake on a keyword, as well as gunshot detection has been released.
It's amazing. And this entire unit is about the size of a home smoke detector, more or less, maybe a little bigger.
That's
unbelievable.
Yep. It's exciting. A lot of development went in it to be able to miniaturize all the right technology in there and to make it a completely self-contained device, which means it doesn't need a separate server. Although we, in July, are going to be releasing our cloud portal, which will allow us to manage large numbers of Halo devices. And it's interesting because Halo is now moving from being a product for areas of privacy, like bathrooms and locker rooms, into now much greater spaces as an environmental sensor. And we're now moving into every hallway, stairway, classroom of a school district. And now we're moving into commercial buildings, hotels, into healthcare, into all kinds of vertical markets, including airlines. We're actually going to be piloting on an airline in the next 2 weeks for air quality, not for vaping on the airlines, but for air quality in general on the airlines.
Fantastic. Now, if I recall, it does not have video. Is that correct?
That's correct. No video and no recorded audio. But with it, we have the ability to be able to tie into, now we're up to 40 different integrations. We're on every major video management platform from Milestone, Genetec, Exact, Vigilon. We've done complete integrations into all of those. Many access control platforms are fully integrated. Building management systems, we even just released 2 weeks ago BACnet integration, which is the language that all the building management systems use.
Now, you have a video, I think, that we can watch to demonstrate that.
Yeah, so the video that we're going to show actually demonstrates in the additional vertical markets into dorm rooms, hotel rooms. And it's a kind of neat video that kind of depicts the applications for Halo, including the gunshot detection. So with that, let's roll the video.
Emergency declared, security notified. 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 Emergency declared, security notified.
This has become one of the most disruptive products into the security industry, but now it's starting to disrupt into other markets, into the building management side and the environmental side. We always told people that vaping and the areas of privacy was 5 to 10% of Halo's capabilities. Now we're hitting that other 90% and starting to move into all the other vertical markets. And what's interesting with COVID-19 and people returning to work, Halo plays an important role as they start to return to work with three things that are in Halo that ironically work very well. One of them is the pressure sensor. It's critical for buildings to maintain positive air pressure throughout their buildings so that you manage the spread of airborne germs that might be in the air, like COVID-19. So because of that, when we have multiple halos in an environment, we can actually measure where the air pressure is higher and lower. And based on that, we know the direction of the airflow. And you don't want it flowing into your areas. You want it flowing out of the building as much as possible. So buildings are now striving to maintain positive air pressure. The other interesting thing is that quite a few buildings now are disinfecting their buildings with fogging sprays. It's a new way to be able to disinfect the building at night for the next day. And Halo measures the chemical contents in the air so that we know that the building's been properly disinfected during that time and give a report back to the owner of that building or to the company president to let them know that their building's been properly sanitized. And the third, which is really incredible, and we just released, is something called the AQI, or Air Quality Index. And air quality is basically a standardized measurement of the quality of air, pollution levels, carbon dioxide levels, all kinds of things that could be harmful to humans. And now we're not just measuring it outside a building, but we can actually, with Halo, measure it inside the building. It's pretty amazing developments how this product has really just evolved. And as I said earlier, it's just a very, very disruptive product to many, many vertical markets. Current MSRP is $12.95 on Halo for our commercial version of it. The ironic thing is that we rolled that product out in September of 2019. We have well over 8,000 units in the field, and the demand has just kind of gone through the roof. We have 4 distributors for Halo right now, so all the major distributors are now carrying Halo, and the product is just evolving in a very, very positive way and just exciting the direction that Halo is going right now.
You know, I have to say, for commercial application, $1,200 is beyond reasonable. I mean, I'd buy 10 of those and still save money off my combination of other security products I have to put in. So bravo on that one.
Yeah, good point. Right. And the beauty of it, about a month and a half ago, we released the new feature set for Halo. And you'll never guess what it cost our customers.
What's that?
$0.
Oh, okay.
Free firmware update. And all of a sudden they had gunshot detection. They had the AQI capability. All those new capabilities that we put in the keyword detection. It wakes on a keyword. You can say Halo help, and the device will actually wake up on that keyword. And that was all included in the original purchase price, no additional cost.
We got about a minute left. Let's talk about privacy. I could see in this day and age people saying, wait a minute, I don't want another thing listening in on me in my house or my business environment. I'm sorry, business. Tell us about that and how you overcome that.
So Halo was developed from day one about being a privacy device. It can go into areas of privacy like bathrooms, locker rooms. There's no camera on Halo. There is no microphone for recording audio. We actually listen to things so that we can decide what we're hearing through analytics and artificial intelligence and notify somebody, but nobody actually hears the words that are spoken. So there is no privacy concerns with Halo.
You are using IT technology for physical security. That's something that doesn't usually happen. It's really amazing, my friend. Bravo. David, thanks for coming on Security Guy TV at Black Hat USA 2020. Thanks, my friend.
Always a pleasure, Chuck. Really enjoyed talking to you.